Okay, hopefully, I don't know if you were around earlier for my trials, but I'm trying to see here if I'm good now. Let's see. Oh, yay! My phone finally cooperated. I am not sure. I was hitting all the right buttons, and for some reason it was rebelling on me. So I am oriented the proper direction now. I'm sorry if my light's not awesome. I don't know. It's a kind of a dreary day today, so I'm not getting a lot of reflection from my lights above me, but I'm not getting a lot of good lighting from outside today. So anyways, I wanted to come in and show you guys my new paper pumpkin. So for those of you that don't know about Paper Pumpkin, it is, I think I talked about it a little bit last week, but it's our monthly subscription box, and it is $19.95 a month, and everything comes in it that you need. It is all of your paper, everything's cut, everything's ready to go, your adhesives, your embellishments, everything. You just need to have a pair of scissors is all you really need to do. So this last weekend I received our 5-year anniversary pack. So they were hyping it all up for awesome stuff. So I haven't even really looked in it yet. I kind of opened the box, but that was as far as I went. So I wanted to open it and show you what was in it. So this is the box that they come in. Usually, this is a special box, this much special design. This was last month's. This is kind of the usual box, but they're great boxes for storage. They're great. They're just great boxes. They're really sturdy. So open it up, and it's always wrapped very nicely in tissue and such. And your stamps will be at the top. Let me see here. This is dirty, but this is you would receive one of these blocks your first month, and then it'll work forever. You can always order more blocks or whatever for smaller stamps, but this one will just work forever. So you'd get that your first month. You get your stamps. So this one has Happy Birthday, Happy Mother's Day, Make Good Things Grow All Year Long, Hello, What a Beautiful Friendship We've Grown. So really a lot of, looks like a lot of different occasions here. And then you always get at least one of your Stampin' Spots, just a little mini ink pad. And I save these up, and it's a great way to kind of see what colors you would use most. You know, if you're kind of waffling on what ink pads you would want, and it's a great way just to start collecting all the different colors. So, and then this month they gave us a special little gift in our pack since it was an anniversary pack. These are little wooden embellishments. You can stamp on them. They will adhere to your page. These are really pretty cutouts here. Really very intricate and pretty. So yeah, so that was our little surprise this month. Some months they throw those in. They'll do a special month here and there. I think it was July, Sarah Douglas, the Stampin' Up! CEO, she designed a box, and it had some really cool stuff in it. So they do some little specials ever so often. Then you open it up, and inside, oh pretty, are your materials. So it all comes in a kit. So I'm going to set this aside and get rid of this box for now. So this is how it comes. Every month you'll have this pack, and it'll have all of your materials in it. Ooh, that's really pretty. Looks like it's the rich razzleberry and not sure. Let's open it up. I'm not sure which pink it is. Maybe Blushing Bride. So just open it up. If I can get my scissors in there. It all comes, here's your adhesive and your twine. Oh, those are really cute little embellishments. Oh, and some brads and really pretty twine and ribbon. So yeah, all you would need is your scissors to cut the ribbon and twine and stuff. Everything else is already cut out. This is your adhesive. They give you little glue dots every month. And if it's a month that you needed dimensionals for your project, dimensionals would be included. So this is your instruction sheet. So it walks you through putting everything together. Oh, they're little pocket envelope things. Oh, cute. Cute stuff. And it's always very different. It's always a totally different style, so that eventually, you know, it kind of hits everybody's style. Oh, here's, ooh, that's a big sheet of dimensionals. This one must take a lot of dimensionals. We've never gotten that many in my history, at least. Little labels that are very intricately cut. Those are really pretty. So all sorts of things here. Die cuts, your card bases, your little envelopes. Those are really cute. And then the cardstock that you would need to put all your projects together. So this kit has, what does it say it does? It says it contains supplies for 8 cards and 8 envelopes. So you can see all the different designs that are in this kit. It's really cool. You also can go online and get tutorials there. Pinterest is always really good too for, they call them paper pumpkin alternatives. So if you would go onto Pinterest and put in, like, for example, March 2018 paper pumpkin alternatives, they'll give you all these projects that people have, maybe they've made a couple up of each design, and then they will use the product in this to make some other things, and they come up with some really, really cool things. So, oh, the brads are for these little envelopes. How cute. So yeah, so that's this month's paper pumpkin. Like I said, it's different every month. We never know what it's going to be. It's always a surprise until you get it in your mailbox. Even as demonstrators, we don't know, and nobody will tell each other. It's really great. Even on all of our Facebook pages and stuff, nobody tells anybody, so that it's always a surprise for everyone. There's no spoilers, so that's really cool. They're all very respectful of that, so it's really fun. So I wanted to show you this too, because right now through May 10th you can get Paper Pumpkin half price for 2 months. So it's really a great deal. So it's $19.95 a month, but what is it? I think they say it's $9.98 or $9.98 a month is what they're charging, I think. So for 2 months, if you go on to kimenquist.stampinup.net, click on the shop now, and then go onto the shopping page. On the bottom right corner, it'll link you to Paper Pumpkin. And it's a great time to try it, because if it's only, you know, $9.98 a month, I mean, I can promise you there's more than that in supplies in here, and that includes your shipping. So that is a great deal, just to give it a try. Give it a try for a couple months and see if you like it, and you'll get 2 totally different projects out of it over those 2 months. Some months it's gift packaging, some months it's like maybe some party decor kind of stuff, or treat packaging, cards obviously. So yeah, it's kind of cool. Just some different, it gives you some different ideas. Even if it maybe isn't your style that month, it gives you some really cool ideas and lets you know maybe what you would use. I know that I think my style is one thing, and sometimes I'll switch it up and it's like, oh, I really kind of like that. It's totally not what I would normally go to. So it's kind of a fun way to try some things out. So I also, while I had you on here, because we're down to our last, 12 days, today's 19th, yeah, 12 days of celebration, I want to show you some more celebration products and projects. So I played this weekend, oops, let me get that out of the glare, a lot with this beautiful Peacock set. It is gorgeous. I showed you a card last week that I had made with it. With this was the ribbon from the celebration kit as well, that's all frayed out for its tail. And I really like that card. But I sat down and really played with it yesterday and came up with some things, and I'm going to show you one card here. So I've got everything else set up here. Let me pull it all down. So this is one of the sets that you can qualify for with a $50 purchase, only till March 31st. Celebration ends March 31st. So it's just a great time to, like I said, build your stash and get some really cool stuff. So I'm going to start with, this is our Whisper White cardstock. I thought I had pulled the thick, but apparently I didn't. It's just the regular. Normally for a card base that's white, I would use the thick. It's just a sturdier base, but apparently I pulled a different piece out. So I'm going to start with that. And then I've got our Lemon Lime Twist, our Berry Burst, This is the one of the glimmer papers from the Myths and Magic set that's also a celebration item right now. So it comes with this iridescent and then a green, which is like the limey, it's a limey green. Let me pull it out. And then a turquoise. So I'm going to get to see my scraps here. This is the turquoise. It's gorgeous. And then this is the lime. I love them both. I love glimmer paper. And a lot of people, even if they don't like glitter, they can handle the glimmer paper. It doesn't quite get everywhere like working with loose glitter does. It's pretty great stuck to the paper. You'll get little bits. I don't know if you can see my little bits, but it's not too bad. So I love it. It's worth it to me. So, and then this is the pool party. So I used our stitched shape framelits for this one. Can you see the stitching in that? This is one of my absolute favorites. It even gets a special little box. So this one comes with ovals, squares, and circles. So all stitched. And then they nest in our layering circles, layering ovals, and layering squares. So this is, then I used these for these two. This is our layering ovals. And they come with a bunch of different sizes, and they all fit really well together. So that's that. So this is a quick, easy card that is just so stinking cute. And then I'll show you some others that I made. Oh, yeah, that's the one I want. So I'm going to start with our lemon lime twist. And I'm going to make a little bit of my own background paper. So this, you can see this. This is the one of like the tail pieces. So I'm going to ink this up and just randomly stamp this around my page and make a little, we'll stick that there, a little background paper. Close this up so I don't lay my arm in it. And then I'm going to take the Berry Burst, and then this is the Beautiful Friend stamp. And I'm going to take the Berry Burst ink. I love doing tone on tone. So this, I use the lemon lime twist on the lemon lime twist. And I love the tone on tone stamping. I just think it's beautiful. So I'm going to take the Beautiful Friend. Hopefully, I just inked this yesterday, so hopefully it's a good shape. And just stamp it in the bottom corner. You see that? I kind of have a lot of shadow going on today, so, but hopefully you can see that. Stamp that in the bottom corner of the Berry Burst. So those, we can go ahead and put these on our page. So I kind of boo-booed on that one a little bit, so I'm going to fix that. So these will go, we're going to just frame them with the white. So put it evenly on there. And I didn't even tell you what size these were. Let's see, how big was this? This was 3 by 4, this one is. And then this one is, I think, 2 1/4, yeah. 2 1/4 by 4. And then we'll let these just match up. Okay, and then we're gonna put this is a, I'm gonna make sure, I think it's 3/4. Yes, 3/4 by 4. And we will just kind of close up that little line there. All right, and then we're gonna take our stitched shaped oval. That's hard to say for some reason. And our Berry Burst ink. And we're gonna stamp the peacock body. Gonna do it right up close to the side here. Okay. And then we'll take this lemon lime twist again, and we're going to ink it back up with ink the tail back up in the lemon lime twist. And then we're going to have it kind of coming out of his tail feathers, but it's going to come off the page there. And then I've got our I pulled the wrong ink pad. Let me grab the other ink pad here. I pulled Bermuda Bay, and I need Pool Party, it looks like. So, Bermuda Bay is one of my absolute favorites, though, so that would explain why I pulled it out, because I use it a lot. So this is Pool Party. Oh, I better wipe that off, or I'm going to get it all over my paper. So let's fix that. Okay. So we're going to have this one. I did it again. I inked this pad yesterday, and it's really juicy. We're going to have that coming out like that. Then I have these are like the little flowers that are in the set, and I put them just on these big blocks. I need to order myself some more little baby blocks, but this will work perfect for what I need it to do. So I'm going to take this little, since I have the Pool Party open, I'll just ink up that little flower, and we're going to put it kind of right here coming off the page. And then I believe we are done with that. Then let's get the lemon lime twist back out, and we'll do the other side of this little block and get the bigger, like daisy kind of flower, and put it right there. Okay. And then we are done with the lemon lime twist. Now we'll finish up with the berry burst. And we're going to put, I love this flower that I'm doing right now. I think it's really cool. We'll put it right there. And then we'll take this little itty bitty baby one. Put it right there. By the way, this is one of the paper pumpkin blocks. So you can see they're just fine to use. They're just not as thick. But they're just fine to use. They work fine. And they get you through. They're a great like additional block too, just to have around. I use them in my classes a lot when we have multiple people and lots of stamps roaming around. So we're going to take this, and we'll take the berry burst and adhere it to the Pool Party. Okay, and then we're going to take this oval and adhere it to both of these. Cut a little side off to the side, but that's okay. And then get some of our dimensionals out. These are my favorite thing in the world. When I first started Stampin' Up, the very first time I did it, when Trevor was a year old, so, 18 or so years ago, they came out with the dimensionals when I was doing it then. And I was like, they're okay, but what am I ever going to do with those? I mean, they just, oh my gosh, I cannot live without them now. I think every project, every project I'm going to show you in a minute has dimensionals because I love them. So then this, we're just going to stick right in the middle. So I think this is a beautiful card. I love the colors. These are probably 3 of my very favorite colors that we have, and I use them a lot. I actually have to make myself not use them sometimes. So there's that card. And this is just a little step up from this card that I wanted to show you. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it. Can you see the little shine on this one? So this one is the same card, except I embossed this with clear embossing powder, and it makes the colors look, I don't know if you can see the difference on the camera when they're side by side. I can see that this one is just a lot more vibrant. So it's just another way to basically do the same card, just step it up a little bit. So yeah, so those are that card. I love it. And then here's a couple others of what I did this weekend. So like I said, made myself, I still use the lime apparently, but I made myself not use pink. How about that? So this is the Dapper Denim and the Lemon Lime Twist. The Dapper Denim is actually one of the in colors that is going to retire as of June. So we have let me look here. Dapper Denim, Emerald Envy, Flirty Flamingo, Sweet Sugar Plum, and Peekaboo Peach are all going to retire in June, and we'll get 5 new colors. So that'll be cool. It'll be sad to see those go, but it will be fun to see what we get in exchange for those. Also, if those are favorite colors of yours, I would suggest immediately ordering, if you don't have the ink pad, order the ink pad. And if you don't have the refill, order the refill, because those will become very sought after. They will go retired quickly. They will go out of stock, I mean. And I've heard of people having to pay, they're $3.75 for a refill. I have heard of people having to pay $15 on eBay for a refill. So this is our refill. They're $3.75. This is the Peekaboo Peach. And they can be used for so many things other than just inking the pads. There's so many different projects you can use those for. So think about that, if that is something that is important to you. So there's this card, and this is also with the Stitch Shapes. Hi, Christine. The Stitch Shapes framelits and the layering circles. And I showed you this one already. This one, let's go to this one next. This one, you can see that you don't have to just use the peacock as a peacock. So I used the tail feathers just as a border, and then the beautiful front. So that, you know, you can use everything in so many different ways. So then this one, I tried a new technique that most people out there have used, but I never have. So this is the baby wipe technique. So you use your ink refills and put your drops onto your baby wipe and stamp onto that, and it gives you this tie-dyed effect. So I'd never done that before. So that was kind of fun. So just some different ways to use this set. So, and remember that it is only going to be available for another, 12 days. So if you put an order in, use this host code till the end of March. If it's under $150, if it's over $150, don't put that host code in, and spend your own rewards. So you will get free product for that. So, and email me if you have any questions. I'm happy to answer that. But just like I said, just wanted to pop in and show you Paper Pumpkin and show you kind of some things you can do with this set, just some other ideas. So this is what we've got. So let me get those into the view a little bit more. So yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the cards, and I hope you all have a really, really great day. Talk to you later. Bye.